Hi guys, I'm back again to continue our topic that we discussed last time. It is about mutation and how it affect human health. So before going into that, I'd like to mention few incident that I came across in my life. So when I was very young, I was 22 or 23. I had graduated from the university and I was looking for a job. So that time I had some free time. And I always had some inclination towards understanding the medical field. So one of my friend that time he was a physiotherapist and I told him I'll be willing to join him if he's going for a therapy. I just want to understand what he does exactly. So one day he invited me when he was going to attend a patient. So I went with him and we reached the patient's home. And when I entered, I could see a small boy, a school-going boy. Maybe he must be studying in class 6th or 7th, and he was sitting on a chair. And my friend started talking to him, and they enjoyed the discussion, and then he started some therapy session. I was just sitting there and observing everything, and when the session was over and we came out, so then I asked my friend to me I feel he was looking all okay. So what is his problem that he's needing some physiotherapy? So the answer he gave me, it really shocked me. So what he told, that boy, who is a school-going boy, till last year he was all okay. He was one of the best performer in the school, and this year, so he cannot go to school anymore. I tried to understand it because this was something very new, because I never come across situations like this before. So for me, it was totally new. I tried to understand what exact condition this person is having. So I could get to know my friend he is getting his body is not coping up with all the school activities that he need to do. He cannot take stairs. He falls down very frequently, and it's difficult for him to hold the pen and write also. So within a time of 1 year, lot of changes happened in him. So later I came to know he was having a condition which is called muscular dystrophy. So this boy's condition, I tried a lot, but I could never take this thing out of my mind. I tried to study I studied on that, and I came to know these are genetic diseases, and unfortunately there are no such treatment available which the parents can go for. Of course there will be some treatment, but those are when it is identified at a very early stage, or at least if they are planning to have another baby, they can think of those treatment options. But when it has already manifested in the child, the condition, everything, so they can only, there are treatments who can slow down the progression of the disease, but it cannot, it is not 100% cure. So I think for any parents who are undergoing such kind of condition, and it needs lot of patience and how they make them understand, counsel themselves. These are very big challenges in anyone's life. So yeah, I'll give you an example of another incident also. So recently, maybe 2-3 months back, I was watching some local news channel, and I could see one reporter has reached the village, and he's telling he has identified a family which is having no one knows the disease what they are having, but none of the children in the home can do anything of their own. They cannot move their body, they cannot do anything literally. They just lie down and they cannot do anything. So in such condition, imagine the conditions of the parents, the mental stress, So what the father will be undergoing. So imagine such conditions if it happens in a poor family where like the parents works very hard to earn something for the family, and if in their home in they get a like baby like this with these genetic conditions, and they will not have any resources to go for any kind of treatment. So that's why it's very important. Like I'm not telling like he has a condition of muscular dystrophy or something, but definitely I can tell definitely that those are some genetic diseases that they are having in the family. And they are not the only family, because a lot of other families in the villages they might be suffering with this condition, and maybe they are not able to come out and go for any kind of treatment or go for genetic counseling. Nobody is there to guide them what to do if they are identifying such condition. If they go to the local like hospital, maybe they don't have proper expertise also to identify the condition. So usually like many things are going on, but no one is aware of that. Let me talk about another thing. Like I'm sure, like because I know some people. I know at least one case where some person died of blood disorder in their family, and I'm sure like you must be knowing also a few cases. So this is also commonly we see like due to some genetic disorders. So related to the blood, some people lose their life. So let's I have identified. So let's talk about the genetic disease. I have taken an example of a few conditions. It includes the muscular dystrophy, uh, the sickle cell anemia, the hemophilia. Okay, there are many conditions, but I am taking few examples so that we can understand what causes this disease. So definitely in the background of this, you will find the culprit is the mutation, which bring all this condition. So we'll try to understand what are genetics of these conditions, and how this is getting transferred to the next generation, to their offsprings, and what we can do, what is a way out, what education we need to give them to stop their sufferings. So let us study something on the genetic conditions and what causes this kind of condition. So how it progresses, and what are the things, the proteins involved, how the DNA mutation is like contributing this kind of condition. Let's try to understand. Let's go to the PPT. Let's go to the presentation, and then we'll come again and we'll discuss something.